Greetings and welcome to Magic with Tamala Farron. Today I want to talk about dreams. Dreams are an established, important part of who we are. It's a connection to the spiritual, to everything that surrounds us. Most people don't remember their dreams or don't want to connect to their dreams and understand them. But everything happens for a reason. And dreams are very important, especially if you're on a spiritual path. Dreams can be visits from the dead. And everybody goes, oh. But think about it. Your grandmother passes away. 2 months later, you dream of sitting on a bench with her and having a discussion over something that's really bothering you. And she gives you all this amazing advice and tells you what to do. And you wake up and you not only feel the love, the peace, you hugged her, you felt her, you know she's with you, you knew it was real. It is a form of connection to our ancestors, to people that mean the world to us. So keeping a dream journal is a strong form of magic, because everything that you dream, you put down. You wake up, you write it down right away. You will come to realize that there are different things in different dreams that mean specifics to you. It's geared to you. Not to anyone else, but to you. Now, reliving precious memories, well, that's a strong one as well. And that's a connection not only with other people, but times that we need to lighten up. Times that we need to rejoice and be happy. Sometimes the simplicity of being happy as a kid really is the simplest and the easiest way to smile. So you're dreaming you went fishing with your grandfather, or you're dreaming that you're fishing and you haven't fished in years, but you're having a good time, or you're going for a walk, yet you're in a wheelchair. This is something that is a memory for you, is a strength, an inner strength for you. Yeah, you're in a wheelchair, but at the same time, you're being told by this dream that you can't be held back by it. You need to keep moving forward. You need to realize it's not the wheelchair that's stopping you. It's you. So many things transformed in a dream will bring you enlightenment. Now, guides and ancestors sharing wisdom happens all the time. It's forms of meeting or of seeing them or of talking with them or experiencing things. You know, when you ask for a sign and something out of the blue happens, or you're asking for a sign right now, and then a couple hours later you go to bed and you dream something. And in the dream, some little old lady that you weren't sure who it was handed you something and said, This is a part of you. Look at it. Learn from it. Connect to it. And you look down and you see something so simplistic as maybe a turtle or a stone or it could be a million different things. Bells. Anything that And you sit there and you go, what the heck is that supposed to mean? And the next morning, you have somebody come over and go, I had the weirdest feeling that I should give you this. And it's a whole connection to what happened in your dream. It explains what you were handed. Things happen for a reason. And fears are another thing. I mean, it's not just wisdom, but it's fears and overcoming them. I mean, where can we be superheroes if we can't be in our own dreams, correct? So you're in a dream and something happens that's terrifying. Maybe you need to stop in your dream and face it head on. And then realize that once you're awake again, it's not so scary anymore. You've already faced it. You were right there next to it. You dealt with it. So now it's no longer that strong of a fear. It's no longer life-ending. It's something that you can face. You may still need the strength to work through it, but you can face it now. Fears have a way of legitimately trying to take over our dreams. That's where nightmares come from. And if you take the negative out of the dream, you've solved it. So when you're in a dream and all of a sudden something is holding you back, something is, you're just like, whoa, this can't be happening. I need to wake up. This can't happen. I can't do this. Instead of doing that, because you're thinking, you're using yourself in this. It's been put there for a reason. Talk to it. Face it. One of the things that I learned over the years, I have a terrifying fear of spiders. Oh my God. They terrify me. I love the webs. I think they're, as a weaver myself, I think they're amazing. But spiders terrify me. And I can remember years and years ago, I had a dream that was probably the most terrifying thing I'd ever dreamt. And my kids had just watched Pocahontas and saw Grandmother Willow. And they loved her. We had a willow braided and put in our living room that cascaded across the ceiling. And the kids loved the fact that they could pretend that was Grandmother Willow. Then I had a dream. And I was walking in a field, and it was beautiful. And I looked in front of me, and there was a freaking 3-foot-high spider. And I screamed. And trust me, in the dream, I screamed for what felt like years. And then I heard a little voice go, "What the heck are you screaming at?" And I stopped dead. The spider was talking to me. Oh, at that, bleep bleep. And it was a female voice. And she said, "You have nothing to fear from me. I'm Grandmother Willow. But Grandmother Spider is what you're going to call me." And I laughed. I said, "You're not Grandmother Willow?" She goes, "Technically, in a way I am. They call me Grandmother spider, and I protect and guard those that call upon me. Just like the creation of Grandmother Willow, I am to the earth as well. And I kind of looked at her and went, but you're big and you're scary. And she said, yes. And some people fear trees, and some people fear bears, and some people fear sharks. Does that make them bad? And I kind of went, no. And she goes, okay. So when you see me, think of me as coming to say hello. And since I am Grandmother Spider, I am here to protect you. And I felt very terrified because the fear just wouldn't go away. And she said, you have to let the fear go. And I said, what do you expect me to do? Have a spider pet? I can't do it. I can't have it. She goes, okay, I'll make a deal with you. Do not hurt or harm any of the spiders out in nature. That is their home. And inside, if you can get somebody to take them outside, let them free. I will let it go to that. You have allowed me to be a part of your life then, and not forsaken me. And I sat back. She said, you will understand me more as time goes on, and the weaving part of you will connect. I never understood what Grandmother Spider was. I'm part Cherokee and part Shoshone. And it was a couple years after that I was telling a medicine woman friend that I had this dream, and it terrified me, but I at the same time woke up calmer than I had ever been about spiders. And she said, of course you did. She has great wisdom to learn from. You walked with the ancestors. It was very, very simplistic, but it was also very touching to know that I could get over that one step, if you will, and feel a little bit more connected to my ancestry and connected to the Earth Mother as well. That doesn't mean that I'm a fan of them, and I scream just like I always did when I see them. But at the same time, I'll tell people that spider has a reason to be there outside. That's their home. If you don't like it, walk around. So the respect is there. And I'll tell them outright, if they're in my home, I don't want to see you. You keep going, I won't do anything. You come on me, you're asking for a death sentence. Because my reaction is terrifying. It's like just, and I have no control. But my kids at the same time have collected many and brought them outside to free them. So there is that. That's something that never would have happened without that dream. And even to this day, dream catchers, spiders, they're all connected in my magical ways. So be careful with what you do and what you're dreaming. Think about it. Connect it. Fears are that, just simplistic fears. Things we don't understand, things we don't know how to face. I love horror movies. Some people are terrified. I find humans to be monsters. Monsters to be pretty cool. So that's my theory. Now, symbols, something that means only something to you, whether it's colors or animals, flowers, smells, places. I mean, it could be objects, names, you name it. My mom, if I see an owl in my dream, I know it's my mom. If I see a wolf in my dream, I know it's a spiritual brother of mine that passed away. If I see a bear in my dream, I know it's healing, especially if it's a white bear. I know that if I see a black bird come to me, there's a message coming. Something is coming to me. It's all what you feel, what you see, what you know means something specific to you. Colors. Colors can mean things just the same. If you have a dream about you're helping somebody heal and you see a bright blue, you know it's working. If you see a brown, you know it's not, and there's more there than what they're letting on. There is so many different things. Places. The forest. Your grandparents' house. Your favorite place to go reading. Your favorite energy that you love to feel. Smells. If I smell lavender, it's my grandmother. If I smell Nina Ricci, it's my mom. If I smell Old Spice, it's my dad. Now these are all things I can smell when I'm walking around my house because I know they're there in spirit. But if I'm in a dream and I smell anything that is familiar to a person or to a place, I know they're there with me. I know I'm safe. I know there's a reason for it. And I'm to start looking around and see the reason, the wisdom behind it. Everything happens for a reason. I keep repeating that. Now, there's also things that give you signs for the future or things that are going on in the present. And this is where the deja vu comes into meanings, where people have dreamt things that a day or two later they're repeating. Or something happens in a dream and the next morning that person's passed away. I did that with my grandmother, my meme. I was very, very sick with the chicken pox, and I had a dream that stated she had passed away. She came and she let me know that she was going, that she would always be with me, always be there in spirit, always be there to guide me and help me. But she would no longer be there in a physical body. I remember hugging her. I remember crying. I remember saying that I will call upon you. And she said, you had better. And I will be there. I will be around you all your life. And we will be together again. So I woke up. And how I woke up was because the phone in the living room rang. Yes, this was the dial-up phone time, okay? I'm a little bit older than you think sometimes. And, of course, my mother answered it and started crying. And I thought, well, I'm going to go and tell her that, Grandma's not leaving. She's still going to be with us. And maybe that'll make her smile. Because I figured she had visited my mom too. And I came out in the living room and I said something to her. And my mom just looked at me. How do you know? What do you mean, how do I know? Didn't she come to you in a dream? Didn't she tell you? She said, no, that was the nurse at the hospital that said Meme passed. And I kind of went, what? Never dawned on me. But at the same time, it was something that happened and she wanted to make sure I knew. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes living in the now and present, you'll dream of something that's happening. You can fix it, change it, or work with it. If you dream something of the future, again, you can fix it. Sometimes you can change it, but you can always work with it. And it's as simple as that. Dreams are an established path in our life. We have them for a reason. Utilize them in all your magic and in every step you take. Dream journals are sacred. Keep one. I hope you've enjoyed this. Many blessings unto all of you. Please click like and subscribe. Love and light. Blessed be.